Do they?
Hello, ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls. We're back for 2021. Say hello, gang.
They're here.
So, with us tonight, as always, we have the lovely Jeffrey. Hi, Jeff. How are you?
I'm fabulous, darling. I'm fabulous. I'm ready to
Fabulous.
start this new year off.
Ooh, girl. Miss
You look
Katie,
all
how are you
rosy.
today?
Hello, freaks and geeks. I missed you.
Luke's already spoken over everyone, so how are you today, babes?
Oh, sorry. I just wanted attention because I'm lonely and miserable.
Hi, everyone.
And we have the order here as usual.
Start the show.
Woo!
Hi.
So, guys,
Start of the show.
we've had a bit of a break, like nearly a month actually.
A little refresher.
Between us having a break and coming back, America turned into the Purge season 3.
It did its own season.
We're
Yeah, girl.
discussing this on Uncensored Horror, which you can catch on YouTube soon.
She's on it. So yes,
It's been a rough
how is everyone's Christmas and New Year's to start off with? I guess before we get into anything too dramatic.
It was the best holiday season ever. Nobody could come over. I didn't have to see anybody. I wasn't even in the damn state. Nobody called me, and if they did, I didn't know because I left my phone in the bedroom.
There you
It was
go.
wonderful.
There you go.
I do have to
love
say-
quarantine.
There was something very low pressure about just immediate family only. You know, you're cooking for 5. You don't have to set the table. You don't even have to get out of your PJs.
Mm.
That's fun.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was Arlo's first real Christmas. I mean, he was around last year, but he was a newborn, so it was kind of a little bittersweet because it's my last one with a baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a cat in my tent. Sorry, guys.
There's
Girl,
a pussy.
Got your
in her
pussy
tent.
acting up again.
That damn pussy lost his mind. Lost his damn mind.
Luke's on his phone obviously today. He's not
I
doing
am. I'm
shadow
typing
puppet.
you guys a message. I was trying to keep it discreet, but
He's
you know.
not doing shadow
There's
puppet
like this
today.
flesh-colored spider in front of your face.
What about you, Luke? How was Christmas?
Oh, look, my Christmas is interesting, and I've already debriefed to a lot of you.
Yeah, I heard
Sorry.
you can't hide gifts.
No, I can't hide gifts because actually Steve sent some things that he took over a year to send, which was wonderful though. Thanks, Steve.
Had to make sure the
he
friendship
said-
was going to last, babe.
Well,
It's all
you
right,
did.
Steve. I took a couple weeks to send the package that I was supposed to send him when I first
Yeah,
got
actually,
it.
Katie, I want to call you out right now too. Where's
Go
the
ahead.
candy, bitch? Where's the candy?
I blew it.
Oh,
I done
God.
blew it. No, I blew it. I blew it with the
I
Christmas
expect-
card. I blew it with the
My
candy.
birthday.
Candy. I didn't get no candy.
My birthday's Valentine's Day. I want candy.
All right.
I want candy.
All right, viewers.
Anyway.
All right, guys. Hold me accountable. I'm sending everyone a Valentine's Day package.
We need an
Oh.
address for Luke's birthday.
Maybe not
I
online.
She's got my
Luke's
address.
I
Okay.
have Luke's
She did send me some stuff. I've got her little Christmas card still on my fridge, actually, Katie.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Oh, you got
Because, like, Buffy's like, who are these babies? Who are those babies? And I'm like,
I've got plenty.
long story.
Listen, guys, I've got plenty of Christmas cards left if you want them.
Yeah, exactly.
left.
Where is the candy?
I
Where
will,
is
Hashtag
the
where's the
candy?
candy?
I will send everyone Valentine's Day
Favorite candy.
Yep. What's your favorite candy?
But yeah, no, Steve did send me some little pop
Tasty.
heads. It was a yellow and blue Power Ranger, and my daughter found them in my wardrobe.
Whoops.
Yeah, and like had them opened and everything, and like excitedly told me. She's like, "Look, it's Trini and Billy." Ah. And I'm just like, "Oh, okay. Well,
Whoops.
they're not going under the tree this year, are they?"
Well, you know what? I was hiding gifts in Arlo's closet because he doesn't use it. And Grayson got into his closet and saw everything and didn't say a word. So when Christmas came around, he was still stoked on life. So either like he was just going to play nice for mommy, or he didn't really notice as much as I thought he would. I don't have an uncensored radio on. I got the RBG on.
Oh, Tata.
You know, I don't know why. It doesn't seem weird to see her on your breast.
But if you are looking for some late Christmas presents, you know,
She was a champion for women. She belongs
early
on my
birthday
podcast.
presents, you know, happy Valentine's Day. Below, you know, just Etsy, some Just Jeff Emmett, you know. Get your Vera merch while you can, girl.
Oh, I got to get my some
Vera, did you see Vera's got a fan? They sent the pictures in. Oh,
I did.
No, we need
Anthony.
to see them. We'll post those. We gotta post those.
No. You know, I should have sent you. Anthony sent this picture, and it's the T-shirt because he loves Vera. So it's the Vera T-shirt. This
Only
fool.
human.
Well, we're going to be releasing a new Vera Events T-shirt now.
Yeah, that's gonna just order me one. Just charge my account. Just
This
need it.
fool looked horrible in the photo. I'm like, take another one. You look terrible in this photo because he's all slouched, you know, trying to show the shirt. So he sends me another one. I was like, never mind. I'll just go with the first one. Like, you know, that's the type of friends I
horrible
have.
man.
No, we just tell each other the truth. Listen, if I look like hell, somebody need better tell me, or we're not going to be friends no more. Like,
No,
that's
Jeff
not
is
friends.
honest. No, I will give Jeffrey that. Jeffrey's very honest. He doesn't care about feelings. He doesn't care about, you know,
Listen, no, this is
where
about
your mental
friendship.
state's at. He'll be honest.
I take it very personal if like I've got something stuck in my teeth or I've got like toothpaste on my shirt and no one tells me.
Right.
Like
That's
I got to
what I'm
find out
saying.
myself. Like, what kind of friend are you? Letting me walk around jacked up like that?
Yeah.
And if you're a douchebag, it's my job as your friend to let you know, like, yeah, you're kind of a douchebag. You should maybe not.
Yeah, maybe you should just.
There is, though, a difference between honesty and being an asshole.
Wow.
Fine.
That line is
Jeff treads that line.
Straddles that
Proud
line.
asshole.
Straddles that line. Like, ooh.
I
He's
love
on
because
it. He's grinding the line.
On it. He's riding it, making it his bit.
That's right.
he
I like
snorted it in 1992.
Oh my god.
It's how you find out what people can handle and who they really are. And if you can't handle this, then, well,
Listen.
So, Jeffrey, did I qualify?
Look, we're all still here.
I don't know him.
We're all still here. So look.
I don't know him. Girl, I don't know, but right before the show, we was talking about, like, you know, we're like, where's Luke? And I said, like, girl, I said, she is struggling. She beat her.
I was watching Judge Judy. You
bitch.
She got caught up in Judge Judy.
Judge Judy was prosecuting someone whose dog bit someone's cat. It was very, very full on. I was like,
remember
oh my
that.
God, I need to see the outcome.
We've got some prosecution. Hi, Samara. We're glad to be back too. Wouldn't be life without us. All right. So we've got lots of stuff to discuss in this week's hot load of hot topics.
And we need Kat to record that line, but I want to hear a sexy version from Vera right now.
Hot load. Hot topics.
I just
Yeah.
I just blew a hot load in my pants. Oh my god.
I think Vera needs to do it. Let's just have Vera.
I just did it.
I know.
It's warm in here, isn't it?
Katrina.
I love how Katrina's there like,
You'll do the voice fill-in for Katrina. And just sound like you should be doing an up-all-night movie marathon.
Actually, where is
USA.
Kitty right now? Jeffrey, can you give us a Kitty update? What's happened to Kitty?
Oh, that'll be another segment. Where in the world is Kitty?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's back in Mexico at the moment. So
Kitty's tied to a chair with a newspaper held up behind her. She'll be back next week, kids. So.
You know who Katrina really is? She's the sister from Schitt's Creek. You know, where she always has the crazy stories, like this one time, like, you know, where the crazy people kidnapped her. That is Katrina. The crazy life.
I am living for Schitt's Creek. Like, I'm so behind. I'm sorry, but just the bebe. I love the way the Bebe?
I have the.
But-
I'm teaching Gabe to call David when he comes up on the TV to say that's Daddy's husband.
He is a very beautiful man.
Anyway, we're talking about people being tied to chairs, and that was nearly the entire Senate. So
Well-
let's go and talk to this.
All right. I had
Come
to
on,
Mommy,
Vera.
my tummy
go, Vera.
hurts.
Go.
Well, we need to read that out because there's people just listening. They didn't see
is
that
correct.
meme. Okay, so it's our gentleman with the
The
Braveheart
shaman.
look.
What is he? The buffalo shaman?
Q-
Is that
He's
what
a QAnon
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 shaman.
shaman? Thank you.
Okay, so Mommy, my tummy hurts. Tell him I need organic food. Take it away, Vera.
Somebody order organic.
Kitty put poop in the pie.
This
put poop in
is
the
so
pie.
typical of this whole fucking Trumpyism. The fact that this white boy from middle America who's so privileged he has to only eat organic, decides that he's being oppressed and he has to put on a buffalo head. Oh,
What the fuck?
God.
was
Oh
that?
shit! Shots
knocked
fired.
over a
Vera.
Her vagina fell out.
I knocked over a photo.
Vera, the
Getting
rage. She's like
But-
Carrie.
I mean,
This is white privilege. This is fucking white privilege. You're so oppressed you can only eat organic food and you put on a buffalo head and storm the Capitol? What the fuck is wrong with you?
oppress me,
What
daddy.
is wrong?
Well, we know what's wrong with them, but you know,
Well, yes.
whatever.
Now I
Listen,
have my own comments about it, but
Vera,
it kind of feeds into something else.
you have to come visit because come to find out, this dude lives like a half an hour from where I'm at in Missouri. So maybe we can go like interview him. Oh, she
Can we
broke
do
her
like
friend.
Vera versus Braveheart? Vera
Oh.
versus Braveheart, please.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
Can we get him on like one of those blow up things and then give him the gladiator things and like see if
You're
we can
gonna
knock
be
each
able to
other
get
off?
him on
And
anything.
Vera has to be like in a little sexy teddy, and she's like, "We're about to get into some hot topics." And he has to wear his little
going
bear
to
thingy though.
prison.
he's
Going to prison.
He's not yet. He's not yet.
Well, you
Look
know-
at-
Well, shit, Vera, you can do it through the glass. You know, you can be there.
All right, I'm kind of, I don't know if this is part of it, but I'm jumping ahead a little bit. So, as everyone knows, it's tradition for the outgoing president to issue some last minute pardons. None of the people who stormed the Capitol were pardoned. Isn't that a bitch?
No, you know what's
Talk
And
about
devastating?
hundreds of them were
Disappointed.
expecting it.
But what does that say?
Hundreds of them were expecting it.
You know who else was expecting it?
this one right here.
Joe Exotic.
That's where I was going with
Aw.
a beautiful segue.
I was so
Beautiful.
glued to the TV, like waiting for it to break that he was going to get pardoned. I thought for sure this idiot was going to pardon this
They-
other idiot.
They picked Lil Wayne over the Tiger King.
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
All right.
What did
Poor
Lil Wayne
Tiger
do?
King.
He's
Guns
a rapper.
or something?
He was
Yeah, but
big.
what was he in jail for?
What was his
did he-
crime?
Oh, federal gun charges.
Oh,
There you go. Well, it is America. What can you say?
Oh,
Look,
don't
and now
say-
I think
I just think it's so great, and now they're all turning on him. Now, like all the now, is it pronounced parlor or
But
is it
babe,
supposed to be parlay?
Parlor. Yeah.
Parlor.
Because
Parlor's
I
done.
think it was supposed to be parlay.
No, Parlor
right?
has re-emerged on a Russian website.
Ah,
They're all
correct.
turning on him now. They're like, abandoned ship. He doesn't care about us, and it's like, no, really.
Duh. Wake up, kids. Get your helmet. Life's rough. This man was a jackass from word go.
Ugh, stop.
But
They
do you
are.
guys think it's okay, like the big pile on though? Now that like he's gone now, like just leave it. I feel just leave it. Like
No.
what's
No,
with all this?
no,
The shit that
no.
this man pulled on our democracy, on our country, on our pursuit of happiness and our state of being, there has to be some accountability. How fucking dare he try to overthrow a legitimate and fair election in the name of his fucking vanity? Talk about your spaltic energy. God, he has to be held accountable for this bullshit.
I
Yes.
give
I-
I give Melania probably the end of the month to file divorce proceedings.
Oh,
We'll
that
talk
$5
about-
million.
we're gonna
It's
talk
not
about
that
that
silly.
soon.
Her contract's
We're gonna
longer
talk
than
about
that.
soon.
that $5 million that her girlfriend was accused of stealing is her escape fund sitting in some Slovenia bank. Sorry.
Sylvania Waters family.
It's like, isn't it Slovenia?
Slovenia, whatever the
But
hell
yeah,
it is.
She
it
don't
well
care.
and truly, it really and truly looks like the party's over if you follow this poor gentleman's journey as well.
Oh,
Yeah, look at him
God, that looks like
outside the
every
Capitol
dude-
building with his tiny, tiny flag and no friends.
looks like every dude from Weedsport. Wah, wah.
He drove 45. He drove 45 minutes to partake in a peaceful protest. He says, and expected thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people there, and yeah.
My
Listen,
no one
protest
cares.
was the biggest.
these idiots are the most unorganized. Like, they stormed the Capitol but didn't have a fucking plan, right? Like, they just went in there and were like, okay, we're going to take over, and then there's going to be this big change. It's going to be like a movie, and then we're going to win, and the bad guys.
He didn't tell us what to do next.
Right.
Well, they
Like,
were going to
how do
hang
you-
Nancy Pelosi. They were going to hang Mike Pence. They were going to hang Chuck Schumer.
I
And then
don't.
they were going to do God knows what to AOC.
Listen, you know what? The one thing I can't stand about the media since all this happened, like on the day of the inauguration, all they kept saying was insurrection. And they brought it up constantly, like when Mike Pence walked into the, to the place or whatever, they were talking about it. It was insanity to me. It like reminded me of like when Bush stopped photos coming back of soldiers, and then they always called all the Iraqis insurgents because they didn't want people to know what they're talking about. So this time, like, I feel like there is a point to where stop, enough is enough. You don't need to say insurrection every 30 seconds.
Listen, Mike
How
Pence
about
is
treason?
Mike
How about
Pence.
fucking treason?
Vera, chill for a sec.
It's not Vera Vance yet, Vera.
Listen, Mike
I
Pence.
think I might have blown the wad.
How do I follow after that? Mike Pence is a hate monger, but he's not a dumbass. He's not stupid.
Look, they're all just, everyone's just a little bit sad. Look, especially this lady.
President Trump, if you see this, please save us. I don't even see our American flag anymore. Biden's talking with some kind of crazy flag. This is America. This is our land. Please, President Trump. Please, please, I hope you have a plan.
Let's get loud.
First of all, fuck you. It's not your land. But anyway,
This land is my land.
Let's get
it's your land by proxy because it's smallpox.
Like he could have fucking done anything. He was only trying to save himself.
Hey,
Listen.
but she was in a real bad way, man. Like,
She
come
looked like
on.
she was taking a dump.
Because the people
No,
that they
like-
believed were going to save them left them.
Yeah,
in
she's
the-
having a psychotic break.
and everything
No,
that
because this-
QAnon has told her is
Then maybe
fake.
we should give her a safe
This is
spot.
exactly
you know?
it. He's wound all of his little cronies up and the QAnon theories and everything like that. He's wound them all up and abandoned them like we knew he would because he doesn't need them anymore. Now they don't know what to believe, what to do, who to trust. It's taken away their whole belief structure. So they're just confused.
You
right?
know, I was there in my mid-20s in my dating life. I was very confused. Didn't know who to trust. Certainly wasn't
that
them.
one time at band camp, you know? But I get the distress. You know what I mean? She's
No one
if
is
you had someone
surprised.
come and just go, yeah, but I don't
Well,
know.
she was.
The question is,
Okay, no logical person is surprised this happened.
No logical
how-
person. But
how are these people oppressed? What are we, the liberals, doing to them that's so god awful?
Well,
They
doesn't
live
this
in
really?
$50,000 homes, driving they drive $50,000 trucks to take paid time off to go to the Capitol with their toy gun collection and play tin soldier. These are not oppressed people. They've had far too much in their lives that they think that just letting lesbians and gays marry is going to ruin their lives, that letting Black people vote is ruining their lives. What is the oppression? What is the sin that we've committed against them?
You gays are ruining my life. I mean, you are, but in
Because
this case, you're also ruining my life.
their 401ks went up. Gas prices went down. Listen,
Gas prices are gonna hike. He's gonna cut the pipeline. All those gas prices are gonna go back up, guys. Mark my words.
24,000 jobs lost in 24 hours with the side of a pen. How many people lost jobs with
Yeah,
Peach Blossom?
Yeah,
Peach
but that was
Blossom lost-
COVID. Let's be fair, that was also COVID.
No,
Peach
it was
Blossom
trending
could have been
down
there or not
before
there.
COVID. Let's be real. It was trending down before COVID. It was an artificially inflated number, and it was an economy that he inherited from the previous president. And he has done nothing but run the market up and down to increase his and his fellow billionaires' profits. So yes, a few people who are lucky enough to have 501ks got a little bump, but the rest of us haven't been doing that great. The wage rates have been static for 25 fucking years.
I don't know about you guys, but my student loans got deferred again. I'm feeling happy.
Well, I think
That's because of COVID.
doesn't this bring up a bigger question of what is really the mental health situation in America right now? If you have 70 million people believing one thing, right? And then how many, 80 whatever that voted for Biden, right? So you've
It's
got
not-
two large groups of people that
I mean-
are believing opposite things. So we're saying half of the country has some kind of a mental health crisis going on.
No, that's not what I'm
That's
saying.
not fair to say because people with mental health problems are not storming the Capitol. They're hiding in the rooms.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, just like everyone.
Well,
Look at all the shooters we've had. They've all been white
That's
dudes
a fact.
with mental
What
problems.
I'm trying to say is like, I mean, look at
it's a
me.
fact.
I have anxiety. I'm not off storming the Capitol. Don't group everyone with a mental
Oh,
disorder.
we've all
but
got
I'm not
anxiety.
saying- Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
I'm
saying,
not
don't
saying
group
people-
everyone in that.
It's not
Here's
anxious
the
people,
thing.
but obviously there's something mentally wrong with this group of people that they're buying all this crazy stuff.
They have daddy issues. That's what it
Here's
is.
the
Either
thing.
that or they
No.
All right,
have
all right. One at a time, people. Vera.
Whoopee.
This country has been systematically underfunding education for 50 years. So you have an ill-educated, ill-informed electorate. Ronald Reagan let the fairness doctrine expire in the 80s, which prevented any news show or news station from not identifying opinion as opinion. So they are on the Fox News channel spouting opinion as facts, and they are brainwashing people with fear. Not to mention that the fairness doctrine also limited the number of television stations or media outlets that any one corporation could own. So now you have mega corporations like Sinclair Broadcasting that are putting out these patently false, far right-leaning news stories, and they are all that you can get in rural America because they have a monopoly at Spectrum or Time Warner Cable or Comcast, and all you see is Sinclair Broadcast, and that they were the ones that put every night for the entire month of August the same fucking footage. It was file footage of protesters looting a store. It was one episode that they ran every night for the entire month of August. So you have whole swaths of this country who believe, because they saw it on TV and the TV doesn't lie, that this is the only truth that happened, that BLM people were rioting in every corner of the earth and tearing down everything. It's
I read it on the president's Twitter. It has to be true.
God.
But here's the thing.
I-
Everything you just said, though, is what they're going to use as a counter argument to you, saying, just like what I brought up, how watching what I think should be about Biden and the inauguration, and every third or fourth word was insurrection.
Yeah,
And the terrorists, it was so overdone and outblown. So somebody that doesn't have a mind of their own that can form an opinion is just going to hear that media station blaring terrorists, this, that. And how many of those people went there and didn't have a clue and like just kind of got sucked in for the ride?
Exactly. Look, and which way does the pendulum swing? Both ways.
And I'm not defending.
So there
it,
were
but at the
people
same
pissed
time,
off. This is what I think. Like America swings both ways.
We've got breaking news. We've got breaking news. Hey, Matthew.
Well, anyway, yeah. Look, I think.
Anyway, back to Luke.
All I was saying was, and I said it the other day too. I think the pendulum swings both ways. Your country sort of created Trump. It'll create now Biden. It'll keep swinging both ways. You're going to have this shit going on forever. And that's just the way the world rolls. So let's keep going.
Like, I just
Let's show that Melina and Katana photo. I want to see that.
Yeah, well, we're going to move on. We're moving forward.
I want to make one thing clear.
Oh, sorry, Katie. Just go.
Just because we put Biden into office doesn't mean we're not going to be hypercritical of him. That's the point of voting. So we can be
I don't know. Isn't everyone like, the world's better again now? Everything's wonderful now.
Wow.
You know, we've got $450 million net worth singers pretending they care about hungry people. Like, you know,
I mean,
we're more of the same, I think.
We're not worried about World War III starting tomorrow now, but...
Did he start a war, though, Katie?
Yes. Very nearly a civil war.
Let's be honest. No, let's just be honest. Let's talk chill and honest. Were there any wars started during his presidency?
He started a civil war.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Who started that? How did that start?
Really?
Civil War? Did you miss the insurrectionists storming the castle?
Really?
There's a thing called Twitter, and he's not allowed anymore because he had to go bye-bye and left a beautiful message at the White House for Joe.
Oh, damn.
Look,
right next to his poster of RuPaul.
And I get that all the social media things banning him, and there's a huge part of me that agrees with it because
hold on
to
it because we're going to talk about it next week. Yes, but continue.
Next week.
Yes, we've got topics.
Oh,
you want
topics? All right.
Hold on to it, girl.
All right. Can we talk about Bernie?
We can talk about...
Well, I need to see the Melina and Katana thing.
We can talk about the fact that, you know, I had the news on today, and I can't imagine how it is for the Americans, but to hear President of the United States, Joe Biden, finally, on the news was like, okay, he's gone. Let's see what this one does next.
But that was my point just before. Everyone's breathing a sigh of relief, but you know, things will be better. I do feel things will be better, but like how much better? Or is it going to be just more of the same?
The very first day in office, he rescinded Trump's executive order that allowed employers to discriminate against LGBTQ.
Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Just follow the narrative.
It's $2,000 a month.
Yes, girl.
See, I love this.
Did someone? All right.
Yeah,
I think someone's stylist is
photo.
Someone's stylist is either like fired or calling someone because Michelle Obama, Kamala Harris, you know,
Dr.
dressed as Melina and Katana.
Dr. Joe Biden. First Lady Dr.
But did
Joe
anybody
Biden.
notice? I thought Michelle looked pissed as they were first coming down that big long hallway with all the cameras that I can't even imagine how much money costs. You know, before they came out the doors.
I think it's kind of hard to read faces when you're, you know,
you could
90% of it is covered.
Her eyes were angry. Go back and watch.
It's cold. I'd be mad too.
No, she was just confident, and she was in a power suit.
She
and she was going to
I thought that power suit was slaying.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Did you see the comparison between her? Did you see her inauguration day? In what was it? 2007, something like that. 2009. I'm getting the years off, but the first one.
When was your last president?
Listen,
we don't know him.
I got
It
the
was
earphones.
January
Fine.
2009.
Thank you.
Look, to be fair, they do change them less than we do, so
That's true. Well, at least they
um,
serve their terms over there.
So
True.
for her first one, she looked, very well dressed and put together. But for this one, I mean, she just was powerful. Like you could
Girlfriend
see it.
is living her best life. Every time I've seen her in the last year, she is spending that book royalty to her for herself.
I mean, let's just take this in. We have a vice president that's a female. Whether you like this woman or not, it is a historic moment.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. I think so.
Speaking of,
I think it should have
historic
happened a long time ago. I don't know why it hasn't happened.
There you go, Luke. Now we're back on the same page.
Speaking of historic moments, we have to address the fact that the Hunger Games are upon us. Apparently,
May the odds be ever in your favor. Somebody should have told J-Lo.
Let's talk about lovely Lady Gaga in her Mockingjay pin that took up half of her body.
Oh my god!
I'm more offended by the skirt.
I like the skirt. I like.
Oh my god! I thought the skirt was as big as a grand piano.
What is she trying to
typical
say?
of her. That's pretty typical of her, though.
Are we in trouble now? Like, is it bad to buy? I thought, isn't that supposed to be not a good symbol? I don't remember the movie, but I'm when she came out, I'm like, why is she wearing the Hunger Games birds? What's she telling us?
She's telling us we're about to go into the quarter quell.
She's telling us that the fascists have lost.
My aunt's sitting at the end of the bed crying over it. I'm like, bitch, she got the Hunger Game birds. This ain't good.
We are in trouble.
Hey,
Something's
if
on Twitter and everybody's talking about it, I'm like, it's not just me.
if you spot Jennifer Lawrence in the crowd, you know there's a fucking issue.
Listen, if she was in a crowd, if she was styled by Lenny Kravitz, sign me up because that man is beautiful.
Oh yeah.
That's who was the stylist in the movies. In case y'all are forgetting, this is not like
I know.
Yeah, I don't remember.
See,
I'm sure there's some subtext there, and Gaga will talk about it later. I'm sure.
Yeah, because there's always subtext to everything she does.
Oh yeah.
So we need to talk about style and substance. Miss Jennifer Lopez.
She's over.
I thought she
am done with her.
Much better than New Year's Eve. I just didn't care for her rendition of "Dream On." That's all. I give it.
Yeah, that was rough.
She knows she's not an amazing singer, right? She's an okay singer. She, she kind of has
she doesn't
a small range.
She's better than Madge.
Yeah, yeah.
Madonna is a terrible singer, so let's be honest.
She's an entertainer. She's not a singer.
Right.
Yeah, well, there you go. But J-Lo's okay.
She can sing, but she just struggles a little bit. Like she didn't look like she was in her throat. She looked like she was in her throat trying to hit that note.
Wait,
well, no one's gonna come up to Gaga. Gaga's voice is amazing.
Well, right, they should have let J-Lo go first. It was rude.
Yeah.
But she should have been the warm-up act. Is that what you're saying, Jeffrey?
Well, she tried to make up for it. What was it? Justina para todos.
Oh yeah, let's get loud. Everybody was ripping her ass.
Well, hey, at least
what was that?
She's getting some promo and some coin out of that. She's like, I'll get some streaming.
Of course she is. And this is my issue with her, though. She's overpaid. She's got so much money, and she feels but she pretends that she cares about all these people. But does she? I just feel like it's false.
Okay,
doesn't she though?
It feels like it's false.
Wait a minute.
I don't think she does. No.
One at a time.
We're in how much debt right now? As a country, and we're fucked. People don't have any money, and we just spent how much on the inauguration?
So much less than any inauguration before, and that's not paid for in public funds. Each candidate, each president fundraises for the money to hold their own inauguration.
Well, who fundraised to fucking put J-Lo in that
inauguration?
That outfit.
Who
paid for that?
But that money could have went to people.
Can I ask
and I'm not knocking him because it's a special day.
Go ahead, Katie.
I have a question for the gays here. So was that even a big single of hers, that "Let's Get Loud"? I remember it, but was it even
I saw Courtney Act sing it once. And she
Yeah.
sang it like a man. It was terrible. She was
Let's
like, let's
get
get loud.
Let's get loud.
Oh no,
And
I
I'm
know.
like, oh, bitch, you've had too much to drink. You forgot you're in drag.
Anyway, so
Thank you. That's all I want to know.
forgetting Luke vs Courtney for a second. It was like the international
'Cause Courtney
soccer
gives a
anthem
fuck.
for that
Oh.
year that it was released. So it was
Okay, that makes
it
sense
was
then.
yeah, it was a big thing.
Okay.
Can we just talk about someone I think who was just happy to be out of the house? Mr. Garth Brooks.
Oh, honey. What the
Now,
hell?
what is he doing there in that cowboy tuxedo? Doesn't he know he's at the freaking inauguration?
It's 2021.
No,
Who cares?
I
He
don't
was
care that he's wearing his finest
character.
Levi's. Okay, I just
I'm
want to know.
surprised he's still alive.
I'm just surprised he's there. Like, was
Why?
it a Trumper?
Yeah, and he's hugging everybody. He's trying to. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, even if he was a Republican, was he a Republican?
Oh, he's
So
definitely
why
a
can't he be
Republican.
happy though about this new government?
I thought
He
was
is.
like, no,
He's
no, no,
very
no.
happy about it.
I
But why
thought
can't he,
was-
Katie?
I
Why
thought
can't he, Katie?
Steve, shut him up.
No, okay. To respond.
I said I thought he was a Trumper. That's why. I don't care if he's
He's not a
Republican.
Trumper. He's a Republican.
And there's a difference. There is definitely a difference.
So stop grouping people into one group,
I
Katie.
didn't. I said I thought he was a Trumper. I didn't say he was
What
a
is going
Republican. You're an asshole.
Jeff, you wanted more conflict, babe.
That makeup's too tight on him tonight, honey. I'm telling you.
I didn't say he was a Republican. I said he was a
It's
Trumper.
hanging around my neck.
But can we just all right? The thing that we do need to discuss is after all this drama and all the actual being on the brink of civil war.
Luke and I broke up. Yeah, I know.
We can't. No, we can't discuss.
You're a mean
the fact
girl.
that America can sometimes just be a basic white bitch.
Steve
Oh,
is
now,
so.
I'm going to defend this. I am
Yo,
gonna
we
defend
got
this.
excited. She sang firework, and then there was fireworks. Oh.
How much did those cost?
This has to be accessible to the masses. Fireworks are like, everybody loves fireworks. Come on. Oh, look, the boom in the sky.
Yeah, look,
Oh, look
Vera.
at that mediocre vocalist and a fucking
Vera, everyone
bullshit
loves the
song.
parade too, but you stop the Nazis from holding them.
Ooh.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I just think Katy Perry should lip sync.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
I
she doesn't
agree.
do well live. Now,
And-
John Legend, on the other hand, fucking nailed it.
I mean, I watched like the first performer on that Celebrating America,
I
and then I
didn't
took
watch
it
it
off.
tonight at all. Like I just
Well, no,
all day
no.
long and I was done.
They were reading Demi Lovato for filth too because she was on a Zoom background or something, wasn't she?
Well, everybody said she did good though. That was
She did.
She was-
She's incredible.
She killed it.
She
always
should-
does.
J-Lo.
Someone should just ban her from social media as well.
And
She has
What has
Twitter
Debbie
stories
Lovato
that
done on
haters
social
apart.
media?
You need to go and do a little research, girl.
Leave
But
poor
quickly,
Demi
give us a
alone.
quick
Oh, here we
rundown.
go.
What has she done?
Garth was banned from many radio
Oh.
stations in the early 90s for supporting LGBTQI.
I did not
yeah,
know that.
his stepsister is in the
Who
band.
knew Garth was an ally?
Yeah, Katie,
I
you
didn't know.
bitch.
I'm not a country fan. Sorry, guys.
Let's talk about what
Good for
Katie
Garth.
did.
Good for Garth.
Oh, Katie,
Good for
what
you,
did you do to lose?
I don't know. I thought
love
we were
that.
besties, and he's tearing me apart.
No, we're good, girl. We're good. We're good. This is a show, girl. That's all.
We're
It's a
just
show.
we're following the mandate from the boss that he wants more conflict in the show.
Exactly. I'm just doing my bit. I'm being like the point of nuance, you know. That's why, like, I don't give a fuck about Trump either, but I'm just giving the other perspectives. Just
Jeff,
for
you're the top
discussion.
gay again.
To close out the hot topic section, we've got to point out something that's freaky, and I don't know what's going on over at The Simpsons, but
Oh my God!
what is that about?
They keep predicting
it.
shit.
They keep predicting the
Like, there
future.
is something completely scary about how often the Simpsons predict the future.
It is kind of.
We're gonna have to
scary.
put. We're gonna have to. We'll investigate. I'm gonna put a list up on the Facebook page about how
Right.
accurate they've been.
Yes,
But
because
it
Well, they
is-
had President Trump.
Yep.
They've had lots.
They had
of stuff.
Lisa as Kamala.
Didn't they have like the wildfires or
Hey,
something?
Luke, say her name correctly. Kamala. Not that hard.
Kamala.
Not that
Caramel.
hard. Don't you
Kamala.
insult her.
Steve, you can
Don't you
remember
insult
real
her.
easy, like Kamala, but Carmela.
Well, I'm sorry, my accent makes me say Kamala different to you. I'm so
Christ,
sorry.
Luke,
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Go and listen to
Okay.
your Katy Perry CD, bitch.
Never
Oh.
liked Katy Perry.
My accent's gonna make me call you Luke now.
Luke Hay.
Did you use some of that
Luca.
spicy lube on accident?
So,
No, I'm just actually, I'm not directing today, so I'm sitting here able to just be a bitch. It's great.
That's right. And honey, it doesn't
So-
in
matter.
a twist.
They can't sit
I
at
want
our
to.
table.
We're introducing a main theme or a main topic for the weekly shows in a section I like to call "The View from Here."
Yeah, this video's getting taken down.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're gonna take it down.
Yes.
We're
Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it.
Well, here's your
Anyway.
$5 for your logo.
We're
Here's my
getting
question,
sued.
kid. Here's my question. Where to from here for America?
I'm gonna
Oh.
guess. What was that
I'm
show?
going to mute my mic and just let Vera do this.
Tiger Woods.
No, Jeffrey, you start.
I
Jeffrey-
do. I do not have the crystal ball. I have good hope. I hope that they raise the minimum wage. I hope that we get health care for all. I think it's a right. You know, we got to fix education, and we got to get the Green New Deal. These are existential problems. The world is not going to go forward if we don't figure out how to save it. You know, it's not going to matter who's president if none of us can breathe.
Preach, girl.
Which is, Luke?
Don't let him talk.
Me? Oh. Look, I think some people are a little bit sad from both camps now that they don't have this constant entertainment and this constant drama. Jeffrey's one of them.
I'm so sad. I really am starting to miss him on social media. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like,
But-
this is better than fucking Desperate Housewives.
But there's going to be still more drama, so don't tune out yet, Jeffrey.
not the
It's a new
same.
season. It's a new
Not the
season.
same.
And
It will
yeah, I
not
don't
be
know.
the same,
I
but
just,
we'll all sleep better. I hope that Trump-related hair loss will end.
All right, Katie,
It's
go,
not
Katie.
just you, Jeffrey. It's all across the country. It is the number one reason people are going to see their doctors in 2020 is for hair loss, and they are relating it to the stress of the pandemic and the stress of the Trump administration.
Listen, kids, I got no hair right here in the front for about an inch. Okay, that's all fake. That's not real. It's fibers. I mean, I'll let you.
No one asked.
That bitch been stressed for a while.
No shit. Well, listen,
Katie,
you know what?
Hey, you are
All
on
my-
fire.
My in-laws are all fucking Trump lovers, right? So my mother-in-law, ex-mother-in-law, is like sitting there like, yeah, Biden lover. Like all of a sudden the Netflix password changed. I'm like, girl, what's going on? She's like, Biden lover. I'm like, are you locking me out? She's like, the new
Well,
password's Trump 2020.
Well,
And in
Jeff,
fairness,
since you're
Jeffrey
talking-
hates everyone. He hates them both.
Since you're
I
talking,
do.
Jeff, come on, give us
I
your
do.
2 cents
About what?
about the
Where-
future for America under a new
The
president.
future. You know what I really am hopeful for? Honest to God, truth be told, kids, is that facelifts are included under insurance. Because we're all going to need a few of them. Like, I just want to fucking blink from the back of my head, please. And I feel like that should be covered under the new free insurance we're all going to get. Right? Because we should get that soon. Because Trump was going to give us a plan 4 years ago, but we're still waiting. I thought maybe he was going to do it at the last minute and be like, I got you. He didn't. So I'm hoping this one will like give me something good. Like I get a facelift. I don't have to lie to my doctor and say I got a migraine to get Botox. You know, things like that. And I hope Donald Trump
Katie.
gets a TV show.
Miss Katie.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone else
Is this
done.
okay, Luke? Are you sure?
Yeah, no, of course. I welcome everyone's opinion on the show. I love you all. You know this.
Well, if it pleases the court, my wait for you to interrupt me. My big hope for the future is that Biden's diverse cabinet is not just for show, and that they actually are, well, they are qualified for the job. So that's refreshing. I really hope they do some good. I mean, even if it changes one person's life for the better, they have done good for our country. And I am super excited for the first transgender woman on a cabinet. So excited.
He's made some very big calls within a very short time of like, is it 17 executive orders? Vera, you'd be all over it. 17 executive orders. Effectively kind of
more than Trump did in his first month.
Yeah, effectively kind of negating the whole Trump presidency, really, isn't he? He's back. He's going back to the climate change accords. He's reopening the travel borders.
Ted was really unhappy about that.
Yeah, right. Did you see that? Ted was like, he cares more about the people in Paris than America. And I'm like, you stupid fuck.
I couldn't believe that when I saw it. I'm like, Ted.
He's gonna go down though.
Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him it's not about Parisians? Like, who's gonna tell him? Anyone? Are we gonna
wait
tell
to get
him?
on the whole speech thing.
Hey, Ted. It's not about Parisians, dude. Get over it.
Such an idiot.
But do you guys feel like we're in the same situation now that we were when the Obama administration had to take over? It's basically going to be
well, we've lost 4 years.
I was really
fixing the
drunk
fuck up.
then.
I
was young. I didn't have kids. I wasn't really paying attention.
Oh, I was. Trust me.
Well, Vera, what do you think? Honestly, Vera, what?
I spent the last 4 years, and I was not a George W. fan. I thought Baby Bush was a war criminal, you know, and but I spent the last 4 years. Every time I woke up and heard something new, I thought, God damn it, I owe George Bush an apology. God damn it, I owe George Bush an apology. But you know,
you see him flocking to Michelle every chance he got. Oh man!
Oh, he loves her. It's a sweet friendship.
Come on, he likes cocaine. Like, you know what? George Bush has got to be fun somewhere underneath all that asshole. Like,
I think he was easily manipulated by the people around him. I do think he was a corporatist and followed a corporate agenda.
He's kind of simple. Well, the thing that really bugged me about him, the thing that I remember the most, is every time I'd sit down to watch The View. It was the first time Rosie was the moderator there. Mm-hmm. He would always break in, and then it take him 25 minutes just to finish a sentence because all the asshole did was stutter. And it used to make me crazy. Like, bitch, I'm trying to see who Whoopi's cussing out right now, or Rosie's cussing out. Get the fuck off the I don't care what's going on over there. I can't do nothing about it.
But did W have a speech impediment, or was he just really clumsy?
No, it's Biden.
No, Biden definitely has a speech impediment, but did W have one too, or he's just
an idiot. He's like Nancy Pelosi. Okay. That bitch can't speak in public either. Like, does she have conversations like that? She's chewing fucking rocks. What are you doing?
What I want to know is why do we keep putting her in a position of power? That's what I want to know.
Because she's pretty damn powerful and she's pretty damn smart, no matter how much she stutters. She is accomplished.
Yeah, Katie.
Vera.
Have out of my party.
Legislation floor unless she knows what she's doing. She's always got the votes. And that's why she continues to be Speaker of the House, because she's the only reason that the Trump administration didn't get crazier than the last 4 years. Because Nancy Pelosi was managing to hold it together. So you can say what you want about her skirts. You can say what you want about her speech impediment. That woman is smart and classy, and she has kept this country afloat.
Okay, guys.
But do you think that she talks like that when she's having a conversation one-on-one, Vera? That's what I need to know from you.
I don't even care. I don't know.
I don't want to pick on people for their I mean, I can't speak properly all the time. So
I
might
don't
need to pick
either.
on
So that's why we
Priscilla.
can pick on it.
I just don't like a lot of the decisions she's made. I think a lot of the stuff she does for show, and Vera is about to kill me.
I don't disagree. No, I don't disagree. There are politic games that are played every day.
Yeah, they all do stunts. They all do.
She's got big
Yeah,
balls.
I didn't love
So-
Hillary 100%. I didn't love Obama 100%. I don't love Nancy 100%, but I'm going to give that woman her props. She is a woman in politics at a time when nobody else was in politics. And the reason she's in that position of power is because she wields it smartly and well. So, what you want
Beautiful.
about the decisions she made, she has saved this country from Trump.
And there we go. That's beautiful. We're going to end that right there.
Are we
And
going to
we're
do a Vera Events? Because that was
No.
a Vera Event.
I'm pretty sure the whole show was a
Hey,
Vera event.
hey.
Well,
Hey,
a
I will
lot of
mute
what I was going to
I'm
say,
gonna
I've
mute all
already
of you in a
said.
second. I'm going to
Oh.
mute all of you in a second.
Okay,
You said you
Whoopi.
wanted structure. You got to follow the structure, right?
He's so much
We're
better
gonna
than I am.
open. We're gonna open up the conversation to the guys at home. So at the end of the show, we're gonna have a poll on the website, on Facebook, so you guys can have your say, and we'll see what you have to say next week in some comments. But as a bit of a palate cleanser, there is
What's the
something.
poll on first?
Why
Clarify
is
that.
such a big
Moderator.
America
poll?
is it America in a better position? Don't roll your eyes at me.
Well, thank you for clarifying, because I thought, was it about fucking Nancy Pelosi, or was it about America, or was it...
Mute him.
Ooh, someone's in a bad mood today. There we go.
Yay.
Yay!
Greatest day ever.
Oh.
Betty
Did she
White
die?
has survived to 99, guys.
Look at that
Something
dress.
is right with the world.
Wearing it.
Can I just say, one of the comments on that article was, I really think we all need to consider what kind of world we're going to leave behind for Betty White.
That's true.
Betty
But
White
you know
and
what?
Keith Richards. That's who we're gonna leave this world behind.
Do you know what kind of world I don't want it to be?
Which
A
one?
world that smells like Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina-scented candle, which has allegedly exploded in a woman's home.
Listen,
I need to know, though, first, can someone clarify, does the candle smell like general vagina or actually Gwyneth's vagina?
I
Can
can't.
someone clarify that?
Can't
Let's
tell
call
you.
Brad
Never
Pitt.
smelled it.
Who's got like $80 to drop on
And
a
even
fucking
if I
pussy
smelled
candle?
the candle, I've never smelled Gwyneth.
Can we get a cameo from Gwyneth to find out whether it smells like her vagina, or was it just someone just said, here, does it smell like vagina?
Has
And she
anyone
was like,
seen
yeah,
the
put
price
my
of
name
the
on
stuff
it.
on the Goop list?
Well,
Has anyone seen
listen.
the price of the stuff on the Goop list?
Yeah, but here's the problem. Her vagina explodes.
Yeah, work,
Her
right?
pussy
So
is
her
popping.
husband's doing something right.
You back me up. Haven't they all exploded a time or two?
She got a popping pussy. It's a problem.
Not in an inferno that engulfed a woman's house.
The thing smells out, so she's
what you
doing
saying is
something
Gwyneth's
right.
You
banging.
don't know.
Doing something right.
Smelly cat.
Powering Inferno
smelly
starring
cat.
Gwyneth Vagina.
You know what? I actually think that is the perfect karma for some moron who would buy a candle that smells like Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina.
Listen, Luke,
Or
that's the
anyone.
closest. That's the
Or
closest to
anyone.
vagina a lot of people are gonna get. Let them
that's-
have.
Well, guess what? That bitch got not only Gwyneth's pussy smell, she got to fucking smell her whole life go up in flames. So
Maybe we could get her on the show and ask her why, and if she's embarrassed that the whole world knows she has
Yeah.
a pussy candle.
I want to know what the fuck's wrong.
Why
with
not?
her.
That's what I'm saying. Why not? It
I'm not
sells
gonna buy
out.
a
She's
candle
making
that smells
bank
like
on it.
dick.
Good for her. I'm just
Guys,
saying.
I'm really scared. I've got 7 minutes left of the show and 8% battery. I mightn't make it.
Oh God!
And I didn't plug my phone in.
Wow. Maybe you
That's the
should
first
have
time.
spent less time being judgmental and ragey, and plugged in.
Maybe a little bit more responsible.
A little bit more prepared.
No, we need to go into Vera events now. So
So
from
yeah, we're going to
vaginas
start
to
off with
Vera.
a brand new segment that Vera is that you love, and Vera's going to vent for 2
Wait,
minutes.
you got to
straight.
say, I'm so mad.
No,
We're going to get an audio
Vera.
intro for Vera vent.
What had
So-
happened was
Ready? Here we go. Vera
I said
is-
a lot
has
of
the-
this
Bring her up.
earlier.
Bring her up on the screen. Bring her
I'm
up, bitch.
going to just hold on. You need to let go of your power.
somebody's man.
Vera, it's you, girl.
I said a lot of this earlier, so this is going to be repeated. But my problem here today 71 million Americans who think that this election was stolen, okay? Democracy, won more than half. Joe Biden won by 7 million votes. Tried and tried and tried to prove that there was fraud, and he couldn't. One judge even sent them back gave them a 48-hour extension saying, I need to see your proof. I want your proof. Go get that proof and bring it back to me. And Giuliani couldn't do it. The proof is not there. So I can say I was raped by a ham sandwich, but unless I can prove that the ham sandwich was up inside of me, it's just my word against the world. It is not for real. And I got another thing to tell you, Peppers. You ain't special, you ain't kind, and you ain't important. Get a helmet. Life is rough. Your guy lost. Suck it up. You don't get to play tin soldier and overthrow a free and fair election.
She's done.
I'm done.
Jeff's done.
Jeff, what are you laughing at?
Wow.
I can't stand your
I think
face.
Vera events went very well.
You are killing me. You just were
I feel like
You
that.
gotta prove it.
I
I
feel
can
like
say
that
it.
is a new T-shirt, right?
Wait, what did you
Jesus,
say
that was
earlier
loud.
in the meeting? What did you say? You said for the voiceover, you were like, fucking son of a bitch or something. You were mother.
She's a coffee mug. She's a coffee mug.
That's
Vera
coffee
events.
mug.
We need that little angry face. Put it back up again. One more time.
Vera,
Okay,
now say
sorry.
the line. Do the line.
Oh, I don't remember what it was.
Just start cursing.
Son of a fucking
Yes, that's it. Son of
She's a coffee
fucking
mug.
bitch.
son of a fucking bitch.
Oh dear.
Special, you ain't kind, and you ain't important.
I can't wait for the exclusive line of "I was raped by a ham sandwich" shirts. Not that we're making fun of rape
Or
No,
ham
but
sandwich.
a ham sandwich.
or
We're
ham
making fun of
sandwiches
that.
because it's
Who is
called
a
comedy,
ham
people.
Sandwich?
Oh my god.
A ham
Probably the same
sandwich.
bitch that bought the vagina candle.
Exactly.
I'm not
So,
judging what you people do in your private life.
Just for our regular audience, we've got some big and exciting and different stuff coming in
You
2021.
thought we did.
We do. Fuck you. I'm still organized. I'm just not that organized.
Guys,
okay?
I'm really scared. My thing is going flat. I'm going to have to leave just before the end of the show.
Hey,
I'm
bud.
sorry.
Bye, Luke.
Oh.
Luke.
Bye, Luke.
Luke.
So, you will notice that our Tuesday live show has taken a bit of a hiatus, but we are bringing you some brand new, different content. So, Jeff, do you want to talk a little bit about some of the stuff that we've got coming?
Oh, sure. So I think what's going to happen is we're going to drop some comedy things with some comics. So if you think you're funny and you have what it takes, message us and you can be on. And we're just going to, show some things.
We're gonna spice things up a bit. We've got some
Yeah.
classic old school UCR moments that you
Yes.
guys are going to that we're very excited about bringing back because we're hoping, fingers crossed, that we get a bit of a reunion happening sometime soon. Right?
Yeah, maybe. Well,
We're
what?
not-
We talk. We just don't like getting us all together.
You just got to
It's
do
not-
it online.
We're like
bitch.
friends.
You
We're
just
like
gotta
the
do
cast
it.
of Friends. It's hard to get us all together.
You've made your money and you're done now.
Yeah.
Listen, I also have a new segment coming up. It's called Lindsay Lohan Karaoke.
You wish. No, so we're also going to be dropping some exclusive special content. So we've got a
Jake
few-
Petlin.
We've got Jake Petlin show coming up on Tuesdays as well. We've got some interviews, some very special interviews. One that we're very excited about because we've got some return guests coming on.
Who is it?
Who is it? You know who it is. It's your favorite ladies. So we're going to have a look.
What's going on? Fix your bra up. Oh no! See, that's really sad. You let go and it all falls down. Hello, everyone. Yes, you've joined us as Anne's playing with a titty bow. Titty bags.
So that's right. Everyone's a favorite Australian ghost hunting grannies. I didn't say that, Renata. I didn't
Love
say it,
those
but I did.
crazy bitches. They are
We'll
my
be
kindred
back.
spirits.
I got my husband into Anne and Renata this past week, and we were listening to the podcast, and he goes, "These girls are great." I'm like, "I know."
So
They
yeah,
are-
if you haven't,
they
Do
are
you have
show
their info?
yeah, if you haven't checked out their podcast yet, it is called True Hauntings Podcast. We will post it. We post a fair bit of their stuff on the page, but yeah, feel free to go and check out Anne and Renata. We've got some other guests that are lined up to come on. We're going to be doing some special interest topics, stuff like that. So you never know what's going to drop on a Tuesday, kids. You got to keep checking out UCR. So make sure you keep liking us and all that kind of stuff. We had a great year last year, but we're ready to go.
Nothing. It can happen.
No, trust me, there'll always be something because that's why I'm here.
Oh.
So we're going to sign off and say thank you very much. Welcome back for 2021, folks. Are we excited?
Okay.
That is an overwhelming no. So, well, you know what?
Back.
I don't
2020
know her.
part 2.
2020 part 2. All right, guys. Have a great week. We will see you next Thursday. Peace.
Good night, guys.
Bye.